recapping the 83rd annual Golden Globe Awards, from Teyana Taylor's epic win to heated rivalry. Tension for everyone was hoping for. The millennial club bangers were playing tonight. The show delivered, so let's get this party started.
Woo!
All right. Listen, you guys, we're live on YouTube right now, so go ahead, comment on what we're talking about. Maybe we'll read your comments if they're good, all right?
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Be nice.
If the check clears.
Yes.
All right, we got to start with Nikki Glazer, right? She's back for her second year in a row, and she kind of went there, even with Leo. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio is here for one man bun after another. What a career you've had. You've worked with every great director. You've won 3 Golden Globes, an Oscar. And the most impressive thing is that you were able to accomplish all of that before your girlfriend turned 30. I mean, it's just insane. The most in-depth interview you've ever given was in Teen Beat magazine in 1991. Is your favorite food still pasta, and more pasta?
It's my favorite food, too.
It is. Even when you're 7, it's your favorite food. It's your favorite food when you're a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
Did that moment with her saying, like, you've accomplished all this before your girlfriend's turned 30, did that surprise anybody?
No, girl, we know that Leo likes them young, which is fine. That is his prerogative. Leo likes his women, the ones who did not watch Titanic, who were too young to watch the Titanic. You know, I love that about him.
I was gonna say it's the oldest joke in the book, even though his girlfriends aren't old. I went there too, Nikki, sorry. But I will say, besides Tiger Beat, he was named Time's Entertainer of the Year, so there was an article about that. But I also think he is Entertainer of the Year for everybody on Raya under the age of 30, like Nikki was saying.
Just hoping that they have a chance.
Yeah.
He is, like, so guarded. I do know. I mean, like, when I interviewed him for One Battle After Another, and even when asking him, like, what do you hang out at night? Like, what are you watching? He's so secretive about that, too. He's like, I don't know, some kind of animated things come on. I'm like, K-pop Demon Hunters. He's like, I don't know, something like that. It's like, dude, you can't even answer this question. Like, we need a little bit more from you in this age,
Well, he's been
right?
famous for literally forever. He's probably so guarded because he can see how one comment can literally go off the rails, can bring it to another place.
But I will say, you can see the difference in female actresses and how much their personal lives are picked apart, and we need to know every single detail about them versus somebody like Leo, who can go unscathed and be mysterious and still being successful. No tea, no shade, but I feel like there is a little something there.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like he can take a joke, right?
Yeah.
I also really love the joke about Kevin Hart and The Rock, who they're the comedy duo for. They're Steve Martin and Martin Short for people under 50 IQ.
Very accurate. And also,
that was very funny.
But Nikki has been hot, like, ever since she did the roast of
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, when she got at Kevin. Like, that's what kind of catapulted Nikki back into this. Okay, you can literally, like, tell these jokes and really nail these celebrities and still have everyone laughing with her. I love that about her.
I was gonna say, she also said that she tested her material out around clubs and saw which celebrities she could pick on, which ones she couldn't. But I have advice for her. I feel like next year she should just do New Year's Eve in St. Bart's to get all of her material, because that's where a lot of the audience was.
You'll find out about Leo there.
Yeah, exactly. But I personally think, she did such a good job. She can speak to those who are chronically online and those who had dial-up. And I had both, but I think she did a really, really phenomenal job.
Oh my God,
she did say in some of those interviews that she, like, the one celebrity that she could not make a joke about was Julia Roberts. That people in the clubs booed her when she made a Julia joke.
Oh, really? About Julia?
Yeah.
I mean, she's iconic.
Well, one person she did make a joke about was Michael B. Jordan, and it was, I don't know, was it maybe our favorite joke?
Yes.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Michael B. Jordan is nominated tonight for Best Actor. And I can't believe it. We got 2 Michael B. Jordans. When I saw that, I was like, Nikki B. Jerkin, because that was awesome. I know your mom. I'm so sorry. I should not have said that to you. That should have been a DM. My mistake. My mistake.
Quick impression, who am I?
Yeah. His mom was almost as thirsty as Nikki's joke. She almost choked on her water. We need a Date My Mom series, though, with Michael B. Jordan and his mom at the next award show. That was everything.
I love it. I mean, we have to talk about Nikki's fashion, though. She turned the fashion out. I love that little red number. And she look
here
at
she is
pink.
right now.
Oh, my God, so good. And so, like, flirty and fun. This millennial pink, they call it. I love it. I love it.
I think it does look a little bit like Girl in the Bubble, but popped. Because I'm not the biggest fan of this. this, but I will say I'm glad she got a second chance at hosting and got a second chance with her fashion throughout the night because I loved her fashion during the show. That just wasn't my favorite, maybe because I'm from Boston and I like things that are like tight and sparkly. But I think she looks great.
Bobby Smellberger on YouTube says, love Nikki. Demi-Task22 says, Nikki crushed it. Where does Nikki rank in our pantheon of Golden Globes hosts?
Top 3.
I would say top 3 too,
Top 3
right?
for sure. I would say controversial, Ricky Gervais, I think, even though it was crazy and crude and crazy,
yes.
He's number 1 for me. I love Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, she's definitely in the top.
And then Tina and Amy, and then Nikki, although if Nikki has a repeat next year, I don't know. I mean, I do like as a elder millennial, maybe Gen X, I do have a really super soft spot in my heart for Amy and Tina though.
Yeah, same.
I do want to call attention, I know this is diabolical, but the gays, we all saw it. Nikki's walk needs to, she needs to rejudge for next year. She needs to hire all, because I know she has a lot of gay friends, Nikki. We have fairly similar friends. Take her to a club, have her walk down the street in New York City, and get the walk together. The walk is terrible. She got to fix it next year.
She's got a whole year to change it.
Please.
She's got a whole year. She's got a whole year.
In Jesus' name I pray.
We got to talk about one of the biggest surprises of the night. Teyana Taylor shocked herself. We were super excited for her, winning Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. Let's watch that moment.
Teyana Taylor.
My babies are upstairs watching. Y'all better be off them damn phones and watching me right now. To my brown sisters and little brown girls watching tonight, our softness is not a liability. Our depth is not too much. Our light does not need permission to shine. We belong in every room we walk into. Our voices matter and our dreams deserve space. Thank you so much, everybody.
Come on, man. So, Best
The
Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. She beat Emily Blunt, Elle Fanning, Ariana Grande, Inga Ipsodder-Lilius, I'm sure I'm butchering her name, and Amy Madigan, who I think was the favorite going in, just by a hair.
Yeah.
And there she is. There's our girl.
But she was our favorite.
She was our favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up on Teyana Taylor. I love her. She killed it, girl.
I was gonna say, if you go from wearing D squared at your My Super Sweet 16 to wearing Schiaparelli at the Golden Globes, I know we're gonna get into
Schiaparelli,
yeah,
baby.
I know we're gonna get into the fashion later, but that is the true Hollywood story.
Yeah.
I feel like her acting has been getting better and better. My favorite acting of hers was on the press tour of her show with Kim Kardashian, where she was convincing people that the show was good. But
That's for next, conversation for next year's
yes,
Emmys.
this was her performance. Here was second.
Yeah, girl,
second to that.
Going from a Tyler Perry original movie to the Golden Globes needs to be
Stomp the Yard
studied.
2, that's a deep cut, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Stomp the Yard 2.
And Stomp the Yard 2. I mean, she looked amazing. When she got up on stage, she kind of gave a little reference to the back.
Yeah.
I could feel CBS standards of practice be like, oh,
we
come
see it right
away.
there. We see it right there.
Oh, this is so good, honey.
Business in the front, party in the back, face card in the front as well.
They
Look at that.
They didn't take that behind the over-the-shoulder shot or over the butt shot again.
Yeah.
And then we've got one battle after another really did very well tonight, setting itself up nicely for award season. They won for
I'm crossing all extremities.
Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. So they've got a whole bunch of drama films to contend with in the other films. But they beat Blue Moon, Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Nouvelle Vogue, and then there was the one battle, and then Paul won for Screenplay and Best Director.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think people love that movie so much?
I think people love, for me, it was the marketing. I'm telling you, driving down Sunset and seeing Teyana Taylor with her big 9-month pregnant belly and that AK-47, I was like, I don't care what this movie is.
Accident.
I'm going to see it. It's called Accident. And listen, Teyana, she wasn't in the movie a lot. She was in it for like, the first 30 minutes, but she killed it.
The minutes that mattered.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of the marketing, I know Leo was in a lot of it, but I think the female presence in that movie is what made me like it the most.
Talk about it.
Regina Hall, Chase Infinity, Teyana Taylor, they really stole the show for me and what told the story.
I mean, Chase was amazing for her first film, just amazing. But you're right, like the rest of the film doesn't work without those women in their places. Another win that we did see coming though was Timothee Chalamet for Best Actor, Musical or Comedy, and Marty Supreme. Let's take a look at his speech, shall we?
The amazing cast of this film, Odessa Zion, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kevin O'Leary. If you would have told me when I was 19 years old, I'd be thanking Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. For my parents, for my partner, I love you, thank you so much.
All right.
Yes.
So Timothy won Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. He beat George Clooney, Leo, Ethan Hawke, Lee Byung-hun, and Jesse Plemons. Leo stood for him. I mean, do you feel like this is Chalamet? Like, is he ascendant to the Oscar this season?
I think so.
You think so?
I feel like he watched Jay Kelly, so he learned to not just put his career forward, but also thank his partner. And that got more press than him standing on the Las Vegas Sphere, him thanking Kylie last week and now again. So I do feel like he's learning from the greats, but also gaining their respects.
Yeah, I agree. And I think we are, Leo, Timothee is going to be a legendary actor. He is already
Freudian
legendary.
slip, yeah.
Freudian slip. He is going to be that. So I like Timothee. I like we're growing up in the time of Timothee. I do want to talk about straight people co-opting partner because I don't like that.
That's not okay? That's not a thing?
Yeah, I hear partner, I'm like, gay? And I'm like, no. Okay.
Okay,
you know?
wait. SB Cool Dude 19's throwing out, Timmy is going to propose to Kylie after he wins the Oscar. Do we agree? Do we think that that's going to happen?
Ooh.
I think they're already engaged.
You think so?
CT, and I think they might announce it after all of award season because they didn't want it to take away from him. But speaking of an engagement ring, she kind of looked like a walking engagement ring tonight. She looked like a Judith Lieber bag. That is a new definition to trophy wife, and I think he is going to be collecting trophies the rest of the season.
Yeah, she was wearing over 75 carat earrings on her earrings on her ears.
Insane.
Delicious.
And now look at what he's wearing right here.
No, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of looked like he was leaving a Charlie XCX after party, but the Golden Globes will do as well. Yeah, right there was that Judith Lieber-esque outfit. But regardless, I think the both of them together are going to be sweeping award season.
Chrome Hearts, Ashy Studio gowns. I mean, they're so legendary. I want to cry. It's so good.
But I do think that it's funny that he had to wear prosthetic acne for his role in Marty Supreme, which he's definitely not rocking here on the carpet, because I think he did look good. But Chris couldn't get that Proactive deal since the acne was prosthetic. So there was a missed opportunity
they
there.
Added the prosthetics. They added some scars. They wanted to make it look like he'd been in some fights and gotten beat up a little bit. I mean, that's like a subtle thing that you don't really clock the first time you see the film.
Crazy pretty privilege. That's a different version of pretty privilege.
He just hasn't hit puberty yet.
Yeah,
that is
what it
a
was.
young man we're watching.
That's what it was.
We're going to get back to the actual awards in just a bit. Hasn't hit puberty yet. But first, we got to take a moment to talk a little red carpet fashion. Let's start with Chase Infinity, shall we?
Oh my God, my favorite of the
delicious.
night. And fun fact, she got her name from Nicole Kidman in Batman and Buzz Lightyear. And I feel like this is a Nicole Kidman Buzz Lightyear love child in an outfit. I'm absolutely obsessed.
Yeah, she's wearing custom Louis Vuitton embellished with this De Beers corset gown on top of it. I feel like this is what my chandelier is doing when I leave the house.
Okay, then I need to go to your house when you leave the house.
Which is all good. Like she looks incredible, delicious.
It's
the
crazy.
hair.
It's crazy to think that this is her first film role and her first real press tour, and she has not missed. She's killed it every single time.
Yeah.
You know, publicists are just
salivating
over her. Salivating over her.
And also this beautiful kinky straight textured hair too. I just think she is nailing it. She looked beautiful last week at the Critics' Choice Awards in that lovely lemon yellow color gown. Oh, she's
gonna
stunning.
have an Oscar within 5 years.
Yeah.
Emily loves Chase so bad. We got Ariana Grande next.
And Vivienne Westwood Couture, honey.
It looks like she got that out of Nessa's estate sale after she passed away. No spoilers, no spoilers. But I do like the darker hair on her. I feel like it gives 13 the musical, if you know, you know.
Yeah, I think that this black gown, she's like the pink, the bubbly pink, the pastel blues, Wicked is dead.
Yes.
I'm entering my new era. I want to see Ariana do some dark, dramatic movie now.
Isn't she doing American Horror Story too?
Focker-in-law.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's doing the new
Super dark.
Yeah, and American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah, American Horror Story.
That press tour in outfits will be interesting. She'll just take it out of her mom's closet.
Let's talk about J-Lo for a moment, shall we?
Yes.
Do we have to? Because I can't. I cannot. I feel like J-Lo, obviously we know J-Lo has a beautiful body. The body's stunning, but girl, give us something else. I feel like she would be wearing more clothes if she was wearing Hopes and Dreams.
Yes.
I feel like J-Lo, we get it, J-Lo, your body's beautiful. What else do you have?
I mean, at least she didn't wear the green dress.
Oh my God, Versace.
But she did have a train, which makes it easy for us to drag her, literally and figuratively.
And we know it's custom Givenchy. We love Givenchy. They're classic. But I'm like, J-Lo, what else do you have,
Even
girl?
Givenchy makes mistakes.
Let's talk about Jennifer Lawrence.
Speaking of another mistake, here we go.
I feel like we're being so mean, but it's just honest. I'm sorry.
What designer is this?
This is a.
Is it Forever
Jennifer
21?
Lawrence.
No, okay. Well, I wore something very similar to a Situationships formal, but it was Forever 21. I feel like this is very 2016 and not in the way that's coming back.
Yes, I agree, and I messed up. This is Givenchy. J-Lo was wearing Jean-Louis Chereur.
Yeah.
Sure, I probably messed it up.
Givenchy still does make mistakes. The sentiment was the same.
I like it better without the jacket. I understand why the jacket is there, but I like it better without the
Give
jacket.
me a little credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I agree. I think that J-Law should be on a runway to a dumpster to throw that away and wear something for the next award season.
We've got Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra up at the glambot, a beautiful couple. I mean, when they first got together, I'll keep it real, I did not think that this was a real relationship. Now, it's like, I don't know, how many years has it been? Like 10 years, and they've got a kid.
Past PR relationship timeline.
Totally, well past it.
Her dress, it has 3 tiers, and I feel like it could be adjustable in case he gets insecure about his height, which I think is very sweet.
Yes.
I think that is sweet and romantic.
It is a tier to hide the other Jonas brothers,
Exactly.
you know?
Kevin's under there.
Kevin's under there somewhere, girl. He's
Frankie
Oh,
can fit
and
under
Frankie.
there. The bonus Jonas.
The bonus Jonas.
Benny Blanca and Selena Gomez at the glambot as well. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought they were at the glambot.
I love them together, and I actually love her look. I feel like she is trying to embody the Betty Boop look, which everybody in Hollywood's going after now that it's public domain.
Good point.
And he doesn't have the third mistress in their marriage anymore because he tweezed the unibrow. And this is their first time as a real couple, not a throuple on the carpet.
Listen,
and I love that.
As somebody who needs to tweeze their unibrow, sometimes you got to get it done. But I love seeing them on this carpet. It was this time last year that they had just gotten engaged. Now they've just been married.
Yeah.
Baby next year?
I love their love. I think that you can tell I feel like they have the best sex.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco they be tearing out the walls, girl. That's just what I love about them.
We need Josh Safdie to make a movie about it. It'll be on the award circuit next year.
Oh my gosh. And we can't have a recap show unless we talk about Adam Brody and Leighton Meester. We're contractually obligated to do so. So here they are.
It looks like they're going to a Palm Beach fundraiser for dogs needing clothing or something like that. And I don't even say that as an insult because I kind of like it. Yeah, in the best way possible.
Yeah, she's wearing Miu Miu, a strapless gown. I didn't love the canary yellow. I do. I mean, I'm a drag queen. I love anything sparkly. The yellow I didn't love, but I think they look cute.
Yeah.
There were so many good looks tonight. Let's talk trends. This red carpet edition of This or That is presented by Marshalls. Here's how it works. We're going to look at fashion moments from tonight side by side and pick our favorites. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Always.
All right, game time. This or That. We're going to start with fringe or feathers. We got Jenna Ortega and Odessa Azayan. Fringe or feathers? What do we think, friends?
I'm gonna go with fringe on this one. Jenna always looks like she just got a parking ticket in a fashion way, and I am leaning towards that. Even though, don't give me a parking ticket on the way home.
Yeah, I'm going fringe. Jenna looks incredible. Her body is insane, and like that little girl game waistband to snatch her in even more. It is. Chef's kiss.
I'm going with the feathers because she looks like a hot 20-year-old Muppet.
There we go. That's our next role.
In like a good way, not like in a creepy way though. You know what I mean? Like you guys know me.
Yes.
I'm not trying to be weird.
Now we know what you think
Not
about
trying to be
Will.
weird. Just came out that way. Sequins or lace? Miley Cyrus and Zoe Kravitz.
Well, I think Zoe Kravitz looked like she just rolled out of bed with Harry Styles, which is truly my dream look. However, I gotta go with Miley because she raised me and I am in love with this sequin look.
I'm gonna go lace. The way that Zoe Kravitz can I fuck you in anything, like she could be wearing a bed sheet out of that same bed and I'm with it. I'm into Zoe Kravitz. She looks incredible, delicious.
I'm gonna go with the sequins. I just think that the sequins add an extra element when you're posing on the carpet. It's hard to tell in stills, but in video, that nice shimmer, I think that's nice.
She can't even see it with the sunglasses.
Okay, next we got classic neutrals or bold colors. We've got Justine Lupe or Olandria Carthen.
Olandria.
Okay.
Olandria, I worship thee. I praise thee. She looks incredible. This mermaid trumpeting out at the knees is so delicious. Her proportions are insane. Her face, delicious.
everything. She looks like the doll I would get on Christmas that I wouldn't take out of the box because it was so gorgeous and I would just keep. That is what she looks like. This is her moment, and the fact that she's not nominated for anything and she's showing up like that, that is when you know I'm gonna go with bold colors and bold moves like that.
I mean, I admire bold colors, although I rarely wear them. I just feel like, and when I wear neutrals, I feel like my face and my shirt are the exact same
let's not
thing.
get into insecurities. It's okay.
It's not. I love the bold. I love seeing them. I admire the bold colors.
we
Although
all
I feel
do.
too shy to do them myself.
It's so good.
Just a reminder, great style isn't only on the carpet. Marshall's is all about giving everyone access to the good stuff, on-trend, brand name, fashion at amazing prices. Let's move on to our next. Let's get back to the awards, shall we?
Yeah.
What do we got? Well, we got to talk about a bunch of stuff. Some of our favorite moments. This is a big bucket. We're calling this bucket everything else we loved.
My favorite part.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's start with Sinners taking home best box office achievement.
Sinners. I just want to thank the audience for showing up. It means the world.
Yay!
I mean, this was one of my top 3 favorites of the year. I'm happy that they got this award. I mean, am I happy that they got this award? This award, box office achievement, is kind of nebulous. I wish it had won drama, which Hamnet won.
Yeah.
That, to me, would have given it the momentum that it needs to be a real contender during award season. But
Which
I'm still
think
happy
it will
that
be. I still think it will be, though.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that. What I feel for the Sinners is take that variety. We all know the infamous article that happened, and so Sinners, they get the last laugh about winning this category at the Golden Globes. It's remarkable.
And some of the fashion on stage, too, for that was amazing. We had multiple baby bumps, which I think is amazing as well. I know Haley Steinfeld missed her husband's playoff football game to attend tonight, but this is winning another award. And if she has a kid, it'll be like a half theater kid, half sports kid, which is kind of like Troy Bolton, maybe a new High School Musical type movie. But I think she looks absolutely stunning there.
Unmuni Musaku also pregnant. I was with her last week and I did not notice.
Yes, that's
But here she looks. I love that there's a Sinners post-filming baby boom happening.
Yeah.
Clearly they were happy and in love during the process
Baby,
of it all.
that sex scene in the movie was real, girl. The sex scene was real. Like, she just, her glam is so beautiful. The hair is gorgeous.
The color.
Sporting these beautiful locks. And Wunmi looks delicious.
Yeah.
I just love how the gown looks on her body.
Yes.
I mean, speaking of millennial coded, I feel like the playlist was specifically designed to. We got APT. We had what were some of the other songs? We had some like. The music was.
It was one of the first thing I noticed. When
Lil
the
Jon.
songs-
That was the one I called out specifically.
Yes.
Lil Jon when Stellan Skarsgård was coming up to take.
Yeah, let me say something. This was such a millennial-themed show. The only thing missing was me crying in a corner because I have to dance with a girl. That was the only thing we were
But it could've
missing
been us.
to
It
make
could've
it
been
more
us.
millennial.
I was gonna say all the music that they played sound like my ringback tones, and if you don't know what that is, you definitely aren't dating Leonardo DiCaprio. But I will say,
catching strays all night.
yes.
I love it.
The music really, and I feel like they need to do that more instead of just instrumental. It's
Yeah.
like, let's start playing songs that we grinded to. I needed to see a grind line at the Golden Globes. That would have been viral.
Issa Carol Kath disagrees, thought the playlist was bizarre, but I don't know, it hit perfectly for me.
Somebody wasn't invited to the dances growing up.
Gen Alpha, put the phone down, girl.
We got, I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters winning Best Original Song for Golden, which was sort of a no doubt, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course that was gonna happen. And for Motion Picture Animated. I mean, this is like a huge movie. Do you guys think that this will inspire Netflix to get more movies back out in theaters if they've got a banger on their hands?
I think so.
100%.
Like, K-pop Demon Hunters, it is their most streamed movie of all time. Over 500 million streams. 400 million of those was from our home, Will.
Yes, exactly. We're family.
We're family. And then so it's showing that animated movies, but just movies in general, I hopefully it incentivizes Netflix to do more.
Power to the youth too. Like the first time I heard about this was when I was at camp being a counselor, and the kids that I was talking to, it's all they were talking about, and they're really moving the needle. So I'm here for it. And her speech speech was very emotional as well, because she was in a trainee program for 10 years where they told her, you aren't talented, like you can't sing, and now look at where she's at. So I loved that moment.
I love that for her too. I talked to her at the what was it, GQ Man of the Year Awards, or the party earlier this year. She is, for 100%. And she talked about how much it means to her to see kids like dressed up like Rumi or dressed up like the other characters at Halloween. She loved getting those DMs from people and loved seeing all the kids sing and like learn Korean and learn about all the Korean mythology in it. And it's just like a real winner.
It was really beautiful because also I've been watching all the performances of Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon, and when she did her Jimmy Fallon performance, the morning of in rehearsals, she was having some vocal stuff. She couldn't get it out. She was like, oh my God, literally art imitating life, and then she did the show and it happened.
Come on.
Singing Golden.
Speaking of art imitated life, people are obsessed with the heated rivalry.
Who's people?
We're people.
Who's people?
We're
They
people.
like so obsessed that the Globes had to bring them out to present. Let's take a look at this moment.
Do you think everyone in the audience has seen Heated Rivalry? That's a maybe. But their trainers have, and their moms have, and their daughters have, and hi, moms.
Also, my dentist have, because I was talking to her about it and I started to drool before the Novocaine. It is all everyone around me is talking about, and I've decided that the cottage episode is now going to be like Elf. I'm going to watch it every Christmas, because that's when it came out, on Christmas, to feel something again. Did you guys watch?
Of course I watched.
Yes.
I watched it crying, sobbing, throwing up, all of it, because I was just so happy. Because my favorite thing about this show is that there was no trauma to keep you going. It was like, the entire time I was like, oh God, they're gonna get hit by a car, someone's gonna break an ankle. Like, it was just no.
They're gonna find their brother.
They literally, but it was just like, them just like finding out that they love each other, and that's all. I love that it was great
Shout out
TV
Canada.
without the trauma.
Yeah, I feel like that was the Canada aspect
I came
of it.
in episode 4, so I watched 4, 5, and 6 after my wife had watched the first 3.
The least
and you've
sexual.
And I'd been hearing like, oh, there's so much sex and there's so many hockey butts in this show, and when I was like, all right,
So that's why you
let's
want,
do it.
that's why
I
you
play
got it.
hockey. I'm familiar with hockey butts, and I didn't get that in the last few episodes. But what I did get is I think the thing that people really connected with, right, which is the beautiful love story of these guys, the acceptance of the family, like the family doesn't throw out Hudson's character.
But also their butts. Speaking of their butts, it was weird kind of seeing them in clothing, though, right? Because like I was here for their fashion a little bit, but I was also like, who are these men? I'm so used to seeing them naked or in a hockey uniform.
Yeah.
But as we see here in the glambot.
Hudson flipping off the
Flipping over the
glambot.
camera.
Yes.
I mean, Hudson's he's wearing Giorgio Armani and Bulgari jewelry, and he looks great. I love the white on black. I think it's very cool. the flipping off the camera is wild. It's gonna work.
I feel like he looks a little bit like a cater waiter, but one that I would hook up with, like happens in the show. And then we have Connor's Story. Connor's Story is my favorite book right now. I just want to read him every single day.
He was a literal waiter until he got this job.
Was he really?
He was.
8 months ago.
Laurel Grill in Culver City. I
Shout
definitely
out.
said
Really?
it. Yeah, I
And
said
that's
that
what
during
he
the
wore
show.
to serve. That's what he wore to serve every day, if you
Yeah.
recognize it.
He's wearing Saint Laurent and Anthony Vaccarello tuxedo.
And then I know a lot of people, we talked about this before while the show was airing. A lot of people were wondering why Heated Rivalry hasn't been nominated for a Golden Globe yet. Do you want to answer?
And it's because of the Canadian production aspect of it all. And the show was entirely financed and produced through Canada, which is why it can't be nominated. But I just want everybody to know my personal nomination is for Heated Rivalry to win everything. So even though they can't be nominated officially by, everybody, by me, in my head.
They won our hearts. They won our hearts. And that's better than a Golden Globe.
And for season 2, they're gonna do whatever they need to do so that it can be in contention for every award, everything.
So real talk, this show was produced by a Canadian company and then purchased by HBO Max. So next year, when the show comes back, I don't have any inside information, but I'm sure that HBO Max will make it a co-production so that it can be entered into awards.
And we'll be talking about them again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Twist our arms if you must. We must, I guess.
Issa Carol Cat says, this has turned into a Heated Rivalry recap episode, and I'm here for it.
Exactly.
It has. Well, any final thoughts while before we wrap things up?
No.
Besides the Canadian butts, I think I'm good.
Yeah, listen, Connor's story, can you please drop your glute routine? Because every isolated shot of those glutes, I'm like, I need those in my life. So
well, you
drop
already
it.
have them in your screenshots.
In my screenshots, too. Yeah, but I want to, How much
All right, we're going to work on that for Monét, and then we'll see you guys back here when we recap the Grammys in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll be warming up my vocal cords.
Yes. Maybe should we prepare a routine?
Yeah, we'll choreograph.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
The Golden.
You guys.